Hey guys, welcome back on part two on ectopic pregnancy and how it all went. And I will give you all the information that I did not found on the social media. It's crazy how there's not enough information about ectopic pregnancy, and it's so sad that women go through it and they can't find any resources. I've went on TikTok, I've went on YouTube, I've went on Instagram, I went on Google, but like I can't go on Google because I feel like when you go on Google, even on Google, they don't give you the right information. Like people need to talk more about it because it's so dangerous, and maybe some women are experiencing some stuff and some rupture and they don't know that that's what it is. Probably they're like, oh well, I'm gonna have my period, because it feels like you're having your period, and it hurts down your stomach and next to your uterus and the ovary, or maybe it feels like menstruation cramps, but it's all the same. It feels the same, but it's not. So if you girls are late in your periods or you feel weird, go consult, because it can be late. Ectopic pregnancy is very dangerous because if it erupts and your baby is growing in the fallopian tube, you can die from it. And if you don't die, like if you go in time, you're gonna have a surgery, and you can get your fallopian tube removed, which you don't want, because if you want babies in a few years, it can be tomorrow, like in a couple of months, or in 2 3 years, or in 10 years, and you won't be able, because you need those fallopian tubes. So I will talk about my experience right now. So when I went to my doctor a week and something later, she gave me the injections in my muscle. I decided I didn't want it in my muscle and my butt, so I took it in my legs and my muscles. So there was 4 injections at the same time, so 2 in each leg. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie. I usually don't like vaccination. So for me in my head, I was like, oh my God, is it like vaccination pain? But no, it wasn't. It wasn't burning when she injected. It was actually okay. Um, I was fine. It wasn't hurting as much. So if you guys are gonna do it, don't worry. It doesn't hurt as you think it does. So it's called the methotrexate. Those injections are to evacuate all the cells of the pregnancy in the fallopian tube. So day one, I felt okay. I can say the next 10 days, I lost appetite. I felt tired. My hormones were going slowly down. So I started at a level of ACG hormone level at 228. When I had the injection, they went up. And every week since the injections, every single Monday, I was doing a blood test to see where my level of hormones are. Slowly, they were going down. I'm still not at zero, and I'm at week 6. Um, it was going down at some point, after, I can say, 3 weeks. One of my girlfriends, one of my clients, I can say, but I call her my girlfriend because you get close to your clients. She calls me in panic and she's like, Sab, I just came out of surgery. Surgery for what? She got her fallopian tube removed. I'm like, oh my God, is that really happening? Because I'm still not done. Like it can still be growing, and I don't know, because my hormones are still not at zero after 2 3 weeks. So I'm like, okay, whoa. And guess what? The same week, I started having very bad pain in my lower abdomen where the fallopian tubes are. Obviously, my back was hurting so much, and I was like, okay, I'm going to the emergency. I text my doctor because I was saying on my first video. I texted my doctor and I'm like, Doc, like I'm not feeling well. Something is wrong. Should I go to the emergency? If you don't feel well, you have to go to the emergency. And so I went to the emergency. I waited 12 hours. They did blood tests. They did an echography to see a scan to see if I had a liquid. Because when you burst, when it rips the fallopian tube, you have liquid in your abdomen. So that's what she was looking for. She's like, no, you don't have a liquid, nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with you. So I was like, okay, well, what is this? And apparently it's symptoms after you take the methotrexate injections for the abortion for the ectopic pregnancy. Those are the symptoms that you get. It's like pain, like if you have cramps on your both side of the abdomen, on the lower side of the abdomen, I can say like here or here. And it's just, you have to be precautious because it's very dangerous. My appetite was so low. I've lost, I think, 10 pounds. I gained them back because I went back. I asked my doctor 2 weeks ago, so I was at 4 weeks, if I can go back to training, like start with yoga, slow training. Now I'm more at like going back to the gym, yoga, and everything. But um, you have to let your body rest. I was resting the most I can. I was always in bed. Even my mom's like, you have to go walk, you have to go like do something. I was like, Mom, I don't feel good. Like I just feel weird, you know? And lucky I was surrounded by good people. Everybody was emotionally there for me and mentally too, because while you're going through it, your hormones are so imbalanced that like you feel like shit. You're depressed, you feel anxious, your emotion are all like ups and down. Um, I don't know. It's not a good feeling, but I'm telling you guys, you have to be careful with yourself. If you think you're pregnant and it's just a regular pregnancy, well, it's not. It's not always perfect. It's not always la la land that we think we're in. Unfortunately, some pregnancy are more dangerous than others. And the experience that I had, it was actually scary because I had all the bad symptoms that I could ever feel and have. Um, Now I did, at least in total, I did 10 10 blood tests in like 6 7 weeks. About It was annoying going back and forth, sometimes twice a week, just to see if my level of hormones are back to zero negative, but they're still not. Like last week, 2 weeks ago, they were at 34, and this week they were at 28. So I'm waiting for my new results. I went yesterday for another blood test. And this time I had like 5 6 tubes. I don't know why, but I guess it was just to see if everything was fine. And I'm waiting for my doctor again to give me the results. I'm super excited. I really, really wish I'm at zero because I started my period 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, already? So basically, when you take the methotrexate injections, your period can start 6 to 8 weeks prior, or it can go up to 3 months. It all depends of everybody. I still did not ask my doctor if it's normal that I have my period already, if my hormones are not at zero. But I guess if I started my period, my hormones should be at zero. So I will give you an update on my pregnancy, if I'm at 0 right now. And yeah, I'm emotionally actually better than I was in the beginning. I'm getting better and I feel better in myself, with my decision, with all what happened in the past 8 weeks. And yeah, so, girls, if you have any questions, I have more information to give you. I'm just trying to see every detail that I have in my mind, just to remember everything that I went through. But if you girls have any questions on the ectopic pregnancy, please let me know. Ask me questions and I will answer all of your questions. So, on this, I will see you on my next video and have a nice day, guys.